And when you are at that zone, when you're vibrating there, the universe will deliver exactly what you need.
It feels so good, baby.
I just want to share everything I've learned manifesting. I've manifested a couple things in my life, and I've done it purposeful. So actually, we're all manifesting things, but are we true masters at it? And I'm not saying that I'm a master at it. All I'm saying is that I've learned ways to manifest, and I've learned a way that works for me, and maybe it might work for you. So I just want to share what I've learned, because it might help one of you guys manifest, because manifesting is something that we all do, but we might not do it purposeful. We might do it on accident, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I mean. So the first thing in manifestation is to get clear on what you want. So for example, I manifested an outcome for my triathlon race. I manifested an outcome for my 5K race. I wanted to be the most fit version I have ever been, and I said that in like April or March of 2024. I said that. I said I want to be the most fit. How fit can I be? The universe, God, it all aligns it perfectly for you. All you have to do is just ask. Ask and you shall receive. I asked, I want to be the most fit version I have ever been yet. Like I said, you have to get clear on what you want. That maybe that's clear for you. For me, it was just I just want this thing, and that I want it. So the first step is knowing what you want to manifest. The next step after that is managing your emotions. So there's going to be times where you might not actually feel like being the most fit version, because it's going to be tough. You have to stay consistent over a long period of time. Some days, it will be tough, and some days you won't want to be the most fit version of yourself. So consistency is a strong thing, but the most important thing here is to really learn to be at the top of the scale. And what I mean is this. You guys have probably seen this in one of my past videos, but the emotional guidance scale. This is from Abraham Hicks. There will be times where you'll be challenged, you will be discouraged, you will be angry, you will be disappointed, you will be fearful. And what you have to learn is to stay in the green zone. So constantly assess yourself. Where are you in this scale? Are you bored? Are you disappointed? Are you worried? Are you doubtful that you aren't going to manifest this? You can't stay there. For example, when I was becoming the most fit version of myself, I did multiple 5K races. I did 2 triathlons. The first triathlon that I did, I manifested being first for my age group. And I did that by not staying in this bottom zone. I did it by staying at the top of the zone always. Because there were times where I got an injury, and I could have been fearful. I could have been worried and doubtful that, okay, well, I'm 1 month away from my triathlon. There is no way that I could get first place now. There is absolutely no way. I could have been doubtful, and maybe I was, but only for a second. The thing is, you cannot stay in these low vibration emotions for longer than 16 seconds, because once it's longer than 16 seconds, you start carrying that energy momentum. And when you carry that energy momentum, it's harder to stop it. It's harder to move yourself up into the top of the zone, on top of the green zone. So you want to stay in the green. The higher you are, the better. Let's say you're feeling depressed, grief, fearful, worried and doubtful and disappointed. Slowly move yourself up the scale. Start feeling just content and satisfied. Maybe change your perspective a little bit, because this whole law of attraction, this whole manage your emotions is you are what you think about most. And when you start thinking in a new perspective, something that is like, maybe this injury is going to make me more stronger. It's going to make me understand that I shouldn't be riding my bike like this, or else I'm going to slip. And now you feel a little bit more content and satisfied and hopeful. Hopeful is very powerful. And then now you start getting enthused, because 1 week later you're starting to train again and you feel pretty good going back. You got that rest that you needed. Now you feel excited and joyful and empowered and passionate, and now you are stronger than ever, because now you are at the top of the zone versus being doubtful. If I was doubtful, I wouldn't have gotten first place, because I stayed at the top of the zone. I got first place in my age group. The next step in manifestation is your energy. It mostly comes from what's going on inside your body, inside your heart, inside your brain, inside your mind. The energy is how you are treating yourself. And how you are treating yourself means, are you exercising? And are you exercising good? Are you eating well? Are you eating less processed food? Are you eating more whole foods? Are you sleeping right? Are you sleeping your optimum hours? Are you sleeping a little earlier? Are you drinking less caffeine? Are you not drinking alcohol? All of this is how you are treating yourself, because how you treat yourself is how you treat energy, and how you treat energy is how energy treats you. That's the whole point of law of attraction. The way you treat yourself, you are what you think about most. Energy will treat you back the same way. So if you are excited, like we talked about, and you're getting good sleep, and you are exercising well, and you're eating well, and you're doing things in the day that excite you, that you feel passionate about, that you love, imagine how that energy is going to treat you. It's going to be, you're going to keep attracting more of those exciting things. Why I wanted to talk about this manifestation is because I want to go to Europe. I want to travel, and I want to travel in my 20s because I have the most amount of energy and the time is now. So taking a Europe trip, I would love to travel to France, Italy, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Norway, Switzerland would be amazing. I'm going to document this. So let's watch this 1 to 2 years later, and we will see if I really manifested a Europe trip, because this is what's gonna happen. This is how the law of attraction works. This is how the universe and God works. They will always give you something even better than what you thought was going to be amazing. I might not go to Europe, I might go somewhere else, and that somewhere else will lead me to the next step in my life, and it will lead to the best thing yet. But that's only because I stayed at the top of the zone. I was treating my energy well, and I let time do its thing. It's not a rush. I said 1 or 2 years because I think that's how long it's gonna take, but it might take longer. It doesn't matter. Time is irrelevant. Time will eventually give you what you want as long as you stay consistent, you hold on to this thought. But here's the thing, you can't manufacture how you got to this point in life. It has all happened perfectly. You have to keep on following the next exciting impulses. If you really want to go on this Europe trip, there's going to be a time where you hear this thing and it tells you, hey, have you ever tried going to this place? Those are not the exciting things that the universe and God will talk to you. That's how they talk to you, by your emotions, your excitement, your enthusiasm. And you gotta follow it. You gotta chase that excitement. That's exactly how I'm gonna manifest this Europe trip. But first, you have to set your energy, set your emotions. Let time do its thing. No rush. You got clear on what you wanted. I manifested so many things, and I'm glad that I could share exactly how I did it, how I'm going to manifest this Europe trip. The thing about this Europe trip is that I can't be needy about it. I can't like really want to go. Once you start having that tense energy, and if it doesn't happen, like let's say you want to go to Europe because that's the only way that you will actually really feel happy. So let's say that doesn't happen. Where are you going to be in this scale? Are you going to be doubtful? Are you going to be worried? Are you going to be discouraged? That's at the bottom of the zone. And remember, you cannot be there for longer than 16 seconds. Work yourself up here and stay excited, because when you're excited, when you're happy, even if you don't go on this Europe trip, even if you don't manifest what you wanted exactly, the universe and God will always deliver something even better. So that's why it's so important to stay excited. It's so important to do what you love. It's so important to be passionate. Let's say you're working right now and you can only give time to a couple of things, but make sure one of those things to do something that you love, to do something that gets you passionate, to do something that makes you feel happy, because love is all that matters. And when you are at that zone, when you're vibrating there, the universe will deliver exactly what you need. It will deliver the perfect thing for you. So we're gonna look back now, and we're gonna see 1 to 2 years from now, 5 years from now, it doesn't matter, if I went to Europe and if my manifestation method worked.
The truth is unfolding. I'll be there till I'm gone.